What's going on, guys? This is Fuzzy Syckx, and welcome back to the last Aberoth video. Now, this title is not an exaggeration. This is legitimately my last Aberoth video. I will no longer be posting Aberoth content, and in fact, it will go even further than that. I'm going to leave the community altogether. Now, to begin this off, that intro there, I hope you liked it. It took me like 2 hours to make. I figured that would be a little bit fitting, not to try to exaggerate me super quitting the game, double quitting the game, quit plus one, I don't know. Because I don't even play Aberoth. And in this video here today, I'm going to be telling you why it is that I am finally done with this beautiful piece of garbage that is Aberoth. So, and also, along with that, of course, I'll be telling you why I decided to leave everything, and also, to go even further than that, I am going to tell you why you should also consider, should I really stay in the game? Now, I know that there's a lot of people out there, of course, who still play the game actively, and if you're still getting enjoyment out of it, more power to you. But, you know, if you're one of those people who are like me right now, and you don't really play, and you just kind of stick around the community, and it's just a messy situation, maybe this video will help you, I guess, see the light. Yeah, so hopefully this video comes out pretty good. I'm going to try to make it pretty short, but, I mean, I am Fuzzy Syckx. I'm known for making some pretty long videos. So what it is that I'm doing in this video, or declaring, or whatever, is that, yes, this is correct. I am indeed leaving Aberoth. I don't know if it will be permanently. It probably will be permanently. It would be really hard to get me back into the game, considering how long people have tried to get me back in the game. Now, while I was making that introductory video, I seen one of the comments on one of my ancient videos on the channel The Fuzzy of Aberoth, and it was asking why I quit 4 years ago. So this has been a process for a really long time. Now, there have been some spikes and whatever, where I would get on for like maybe a week and farm a crap ton, but overall, it's just not really that. It's not fun. It's just not fun anymore, guys. It's actually terrible. I hate playing Aberoth. And then to further that, you know, I get onto Discord. I get onto Discord religiously, and the only thing I get on there to check is Globot. To get on it, and just to click on it, just to do it, like, out of habit. In fact, sometimes whenever I open up Discord, I sit there and I think to myself, why am I even opening this up? I'm not going to talk to anybody. I didn't get pinged. So it's kind of like, when you get to this situation, why are you even still here? Alright, so riddle me this. Why would I want to stay in a Discord server where I get on there, get roasted, get made fun of, sometimes get IRL threats, just because people do not like me in the game? Now, people who play Aberoth take it way too personally. When I stopped taking Aberoth personally, that is whenever I started to realize that wow, this is not good. This is not good. This is not healthy either. Getting onto the game every single freaking day, and somebody walking up to you and being like, you're literal garbage. If I see you IRL, I'm gonna pull up, bro. Man, you're gonna pull up over pixels? Just because, and you know, one of the other things I really hate too is just the trash talk in the game, dude. Why would I play a game that I don't like? And the only thing that even happens, I don't even play it. Don't really even play it on a game I don't like anymore. And all that happens on it is you getting bullied. It's kind of terrible, actually. The way the community has spiraled downward. There was a point, a while back, when I was so addicted to the game that I started to not even consider myself started to consider myself fuzzy. That's pretty bad. We also need to acknowledge. So to side off from the community, the drop rates in Aberoth are trash. So you spent a really long time farming. Even in this day and age, you still spent a really long time farming, and you got all the materials, and you got a terror shield. All right, like the materials to make a terror shield. You go over there to make your terror shield, and then you probably deep engrave, then you get PK'd and lose it. Losing it immediately after getting it, does that make you want to play? No. Or what happens if it's just like another average PK on you, of course, and you end up dropping like a crap ton of items? Like, I'll give you an example. One time I got killed in Tomb by 7 people, and I dropped 7 items. One for every single person. Those weren't low-level items, by the way. And whenever you have a big drop like that, you just think to yourself, what the heck? And all the PKs I went and did, I call it the Trap Nation curse, but really it's the Aberoth curse. The entire game is RNG, guys. So I go out and PK somebody. I spend a lot of time trying to PK them. A lot of money, consumes, planning, all sorts of stuff. Kill them, and they literally drop nothing. You can actually drop nothing in Aberoth. Alright, this isn't even funny. I remember this one time I got killed straight outside of town. I don't really remember the situation. I know there were 2 people killing me. I don't remember who they were. I didn't have any gold on me, and when I died, I literally vanished into thin air because I dropped 0. Literally no items. That's not fair. If somebody goes through the effort to go and kill you, they should be rewarded for it. And of course, likewise. And then, of course, put a safeguard on you so that you don't drop 7 items and over-reward them. The drop rate system is just kind of messed up that way. That's one of the aspects that sucks about PvP, which I guess I'll kind of flow into there next. Let's talk about PvP. So, PvP is pretty bad. Not to say that it's not fun. Of course, it kind of is. But most of the time it's not, because when you go into PvP, it just becomes the who has to use more rages on the silence. And there are some schools that are just blatantly, they're just too good for how easy they are to use. And Aberoth is really like a spam game. Like, for example, enchantment. You literally just spam. There, that's not skill. And then it's RNG. I'll give you another example, okay? So, I bet you didn't even think about this. Did you know that if you can't use Revealing Light and you 1v1 somebody who uses a pot acid, you are pretty much going to confirm be killed? Yeah, think about it. How are you going to counter it? And this is an enclosed 1v1, by the way. If you're out in, like, a more open area, you'll be less prone to this, but you'll still be kind of affected. So let's say, like, Rebellious Consurge Guild Bolt, and they use a pot acid on you and you can't use Revealing Light. How do you counter it? The answer, you don't. You die. Does that sound fun to you? Because I always used to see Aberoth as this game where you didn't have to be the same level as somebody to kill them. You could be a lot weaker than them, and if you're better than them, like at PvP, then you can still kill them. And it's still kind of that case nowadays, but it's a lot harder, especially up in the tier 4 level, where you're just getting stomped on by people who can use tier 4s if you can't use tier 4s. And then we just get some scrolls that are just kind of stupid. Like, let's take a look at Drain Life, okay? Now, I've already done Necro versus Evo 50 trillion times, and I'm not going to do it again. A Drain Life equals a triple Ember if the triple Ember is hitting you straight on top. The Drain is just straight easier to hit, so why would you even use the triple? Eventually, you would start to stack up some of these things. Like, for example, let's look at a Illusionist using Blinding Light. They have one condition. Can they hit the blind or not? If they can, you don't beat them. Unless, of course, you, like, stack up some scroll effects and get really lucky or something. But then we get to the problem. It's still not skill-based. The PvP is not skill-based. And then, of course, 9 times out of 10, you're not even going into solo PvP. You're going, like, 1v5. Like, you go out to fight this person, then, like, 5 trillion other people come out, their entire freaking guild. And it's just terrible. It's no fun. You know, you get into these big freaking wars, and your allies get killed, or you kill the enemy in the big war, and then their gear gets instantly recalled. What are you getting from that? I'll leave it off with this. It is currently more RNG based than skill based, and that's not good. That doesn't make it engaging. So then we'll go on to farming, which the Aberoth farming, it's a pretty bland system. There's not that much that you can farm. Even within those areas, you're confounded to, like, this gear system, okay? And at the end of the day, most of your gear is going to be the same as everybody else. And then we look at some gear that can't be interchangeable. Like, there isn't like gear sets in Aberoth. Well, there kind of is, like agility set with the agility boots and clover, or the force set with the daggers and the rings. But I mean, like, an entire freaking set. Like, pretty much all of your gear is part of that set. That's just not in Aberoth. You know, like, what if the forest set expanded to forest boots, forest helmet, or forest hat, forest gloves, forest, you were using forest daggers, forest rings, forest necklace, something like that. Maybe even a forest container for something, like a forest slot alchemist bag or something. I don't know. But it just doesn't expand out like that. Like, it's just a really linear system. So you don't get to sit there and you're like, there's so much gear to choose from, because there's not. And after a long time, one of the problems with Aberoth is that it's hard to get new players in, and it's hard to keep old players in. You know, after doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over, nobody wants to do that anymore. There are some cool features in Aberoth. Also, there are a lot of not cool features. For example, some of the gear in Aberoth is just straight it's simple. Some of the gear in Aberoth is so bad, and some of it is so good. Like, for example, the Ornate Mirror is ridiculous. The difference between having a mirror and not is absurd. Look at the Necroceptor. The Necroceptor is pretty darn good. The difference between having it and not having it is very noticeable. Evo Gauntlets as well. The entire Arcane creation items are just ruining the game. I'm just going to say that right now. They really are. One group ends up owning it, and then they get 1,000,000 trillion billion consumed. Oh my god. So I heard somebody tell me that from Arc Yellow, you don't get that many consumes. I would like, okay, so if I don't end up editing this into the video at this point, the image, go ahead and DM me on Discord about it. I will send you the image of Corvus's Guild Vault in Arc Yellow, and then you can tell me that again, that they don't get that many consumes. Oh, but they also don't get that much gear. Yes, they do. Now, you might be like, well, they have to share the realm, of course, Fuzzy. Well, now, if you sit on the Master Alchemist without fear of getting PK'd for a freaking year, you're gonna get rich. Rich, brother. And the part that makes it really bad is that it's money. You're paying Simple to get it, bruh. And that's not saying that Simple is the one who is leading to the problems with Arcane creation. It's just Arcane creation itself is pretty bad. Like, it takes too long to reset. The items you get from it, they're too good. They shouldn't even exist. They are really rare and expensive, but they're also really good, except for, like, the Yellow Hat. The Yellow Hat is actually pretty garbage. And the entire system is pretty busted. I mean, and then we look at the other membership realms too, like Arc White. Arc White on itself, not that important. Arc White on Glow, very important. The retard that is Arc Life, where you can spam condemn somebody and then get free farming. By the way, this is all membership problems. Membership also needs to get fixed up. And then, of course, there's other membership problems like Large Flask. I don't know why Large Flask is a member item. Same for Fauceted Stone. Also, items like even like Large Pouch, Brass Keyring, Long Leather Strap, long Rope. And then, of course, we have the IRL system in Aberoth. Instead of having to go out and risk dying over and over and over again and raise up an entire account with keeps, you can just spend some mommy dollars. A lot of people don't even do the in-game trading system because all they want to trade with is IRL. And it's giving them surpluses of items, way more items than what they need. And of course, it says on the terms of service that account trading is bannable, but it's not, because Simple doesn't care, brother. And those are the reasons why I just some of the problems I see with the game and why I dislike them, why they're bad, all sorts of stuff like that. Quitting. So if you're not already considering quitting, or at least kind of changing your mindset about Aberoth, I guess, at this point, after all that stuff that I just said, I want to encourage you to take a look into it for yourself. Like, take a look in Globot and just look and see, are there more people IRL trading or in-game trading? Look in there and see some accounts. Think about what would happen if you bought that account. Look at PvP. Look at PvP videos. Think about it. Is this what you want to keep playing? Are you having fun playing Aberoth, or are you just tied in a way to the game where you feel as if you need to do something, but at the same time you don't want to? I mean, if somebody like me, who used to be so addicted to the game that I used to start considering myself in real life fuzzy, can come to these conclusions, you may also be able to come to these conclusions. I don't know why Simple decided, actually. Yeah, I don't know why he's stopped updating Aberoth. If Simple isn't really planning on updating Aberoth, I think he should at least tell us. He's definitely still making a profit off of it, but the game is slowly dying, and it is going to die out. Because why should you play Aberoth? Why? There are so many other games that you can play that are constantly updated, less frustrating, more engaging, maybe even more addicting. I don't know if you would consider that a good or bad thing. Or you can just go out and follow your hobbies, because a lot of people who play Aberoth are just cave goblins, and they really need to get out and see the sun. So reflect on it for yourself. Are you playing Aberoth because you want to play it, or are you playing it because you are obligated to play it? I was only playing because I was obligated to play it, and I hated it. And now I'm not going to do it anymore. Wisdom of the Sage Fuzzy to you. Reflect, me lads. Anyway, so that's going to wrap it up for the main section of the video, talking about all that good stuff. So that's why I quit, why you should quit, why I don't like Aberoth anymore, what I'm going to do, all sorts of stuff. Now I'm going to answer a couple of things here, and then I'm going to be off. By the way, if you got questions in the comments or on the Fuzzy Syckx Discord, you can ask them to me, and I'll answer them for you. Like, if you have questions about something on Aberoth, if you're confused about, I don't know, a point that I made or something, then you can ask them in the comments, and I'll try to reply to you if I can. Or maybe you just want to know my opinion on something, I'll give it to you. I don't know, whatever reason you got, you can put it down there. You can join the Fuzzy Syckx Discord in the description of this video, which I should probably talk about that now. So what's going to happen to Fuzzy Syckx? So, to my YouTube channel, past Aberoth, you might be thinking, what the heck are you going to do? Well, it's not going to be Aberoth anymore. And by the way, my Aberoth videos are still going to stay up, so you're going to be able to watch them. I'm not really sure why I deleted all the other videos on my channel. I really should have just unlisted them. I'm pretty sad about that now. But the videos that are there now, such as the legendary Necro vs. Evo debate, you will still be able to watch that indefinitely unless it gets taken down for some reason or my channel gets deleted or something. But I'm not planning on doing that right now. And I do actually plan on making other videos on other games. These other games, it's just a wide variety of other stuff, or maybe I'll make like tutorial videos or something on, I don't know, there'll be more content, non-Aberoth related, and of course, I'll still be the greatest Fuzzy Syckx that I can be in those videos too, so you're not going to be missing out on this lovely voice of mine. So you can stay tuned for that, especially in the Fuzzy Syckx Discord, because of course I'm not going to be able to post it in Globot, because I'm not going to be in Globot very soon. Straight after I post this video, I'm going to spend a little bit of time still in Globot, and I'm going to leave it. So if you're watching this video at that time, then you can go in there and I guess talk to me there, or maybe I'll probably get on Aberoth too. I'm also going to delete Aberoth off my off my computer because it's a virus anyways. Actual malware. So one thing that I'm also going to address here, because I know this is going to come up, what's going to happen to my guild? What's going to happen to my gear? What's going to happen to my accounts? So I'm going to keep all of my accounts. Going to keep all of my gear. I'm also going to keep my guild. So I'm not giving anything away to anybody. All of the stuff that I currently have is still going to stay on me. It's not specifically mine anyways. It's kind of like property of my guild. So if the two other people who are in my guild want to do anything with it, then they will be able to do that. But nothing will be given away. I'm not selling my accounts. They're going to be mine forever. Rookies. And yeah, I'm just not going to give anything away. And I don't know. I guess that'll be the end for the video. So join the Discord in the description if you want to. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you did not like it. Comment down below if you have any questions or if you want to ask me anything or anything. And I'll reply to it depending on what you put down there. Yeah, so this has been Fuzzy Syckx, and man, what a radical vid. I'll catch you sometime, I don't know if it'll be soon, but it'll probably be within the next few months that I start uploading new content. Maybe it'll be within the next week, I don't know. And, I don't know, we might see about, I still plan on getting actually buying Bandicam, just full out, so we might see about some regular content, like maybe weekly or every other week or something, in which case the Fuzzy Syckx Discord will get more engaging and I'll participate in it more. If you want to keep me on Discord, you can search me out in Globot, or you can try to friend me at capital F Fuzzy #6633, I think. I don't know. For some reason they changed my tag, so I don't know if that's the right one. But yeah, for whatever reason, this has been Fuzzy Syckx, concluding the last Aberoth video. This will be the end of Aberoth, probably forever. And Lord, what a good riddance. I'm not mad that I found Aberoth, because I pretty much grew up on it, I guess, in a sense, which might be scary for my future, but I'll get there when I get there. So, adios, and come back soon.